Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Unreal 2. So, we're here on a planet called Sulfron, and we're basically at a secret Izanagi place. It's our base, and we're basically here because they have an artifact that allows them to find the artifacts, and we have to get our hands on this piece of technology. And we're gonna have to kill a few guys, of course, in the process. They're not just gonna let me take it now, are they? That would be a little bit too easy. There we go. Alright, let's take what we can here. There just happens to be ammunition lying around. I sniped the other guys, so let's those pain in the asses out of my way. So let's move forward. Now, I didn't get very far into this before it crashed last time I got here, so didn't get too far. Far enough, but not so far that it would like really highly piss me off. I don't know, Unreal 2 just doesn't have that charm about it like the first one did. The first one just has this amazing charm to it that this one is just lacking. It's everything about it. I don't know why. It's like they've kind of they wanted to bring all the corporations into it and that, but I don't really like it because, you know, they're kind of trying to incorporate the Unreal Tournament universe into Unreal. And like, I know it's the same universe and everything, but you know, it doesn't feel like an Unreal title. It just feels like Halo. They were just trying to make a Halo here. Like, you know, they wanted to bring in, you know, not just the Scar, but like humanoid, more human kind of, you know, adversaries. And, you know, I don't particularly like it, to be honest. I don't know. It's lost that charm. Like, the thing about that made Unreal so good was the sheer atmosphere, like the atmosphere of feeling lost on this amazing alien world that was so highly detailed in every way, and the atmosphere was just so perfect in every way. Oh great, he's set off the alarm.
Get up to the tower and disable it.
That's not good. Here comes the damage. How are these guys so fucking accurate? That's what I'd love to know. I think that got them. Now, for fuck's sake. Well, at least I took them with me. Alright. It's time to go back to basics of FPS here. Okay, I'm out of rocket launcher stuff. I'm gonna run back to the starport, or to the port, or whatever you want to fucking call it, because I want to get the help that's there. But it just doesn't have that charm, that atmosphere. It doesn't have the music. It doesn't have this sort of alien atmosphere to it. The sense of being alone, and you know, the fear of being alone. Like, Unreal 1 was never a horror game, but you always felt really isolated. Like, yeah, you came across the likes of the Nolly and that, but they, you know, they weren't warriors or anything. They weren't able to help you in any shape or form. So when it came to battling the Scar, you always felt quite isolated and quite alone, and that's where it kind of shined, because you were practically the only human left, because everyone else was dead upon impact or was slaughtered shortly after. But here, you're constantly fighting other humans, and it's just not the same. It doesn't feel like Unreal did. It's I think that they've just integrated Unreal Tournament a little bit too much, and then also slowing it down. As to why they slowed it down, I don't know, because I always loved the speed of Unreal, the really fast-paced action and everything else. Like this guy fucking runs like a fucking tortoise, to be honest with you, compared to the way that you moved in the last one. And I think the same has kind of gone on with Unreal Tournaments as well. It might just be me, I don't know, but I found that you moved a lot quicker in the original Unreal than you do in, say, Unreal 2003. I don't know, as I said, it could be just me, I don't know, but that's what I think anyway. I've only got my grenade launcher here. It's a lot. We'll swap back to this. Wait for him to come through that door. I'm gonna die here anyway. One health left. Yeah, that's really gonna work, isn't it? Yeah, that was always gonna work. Okay, I think we're gonna go and take a different route to this. This is not working. Let me see, what we got? Well, I got the Magnum. I kinda wanna hold on to the Magnum as much as possible. I don't think we're gonna go through that door. There's another way around. I don't know what the difference is in the danger. I would have rather nobody even knew I was here. Sorry about that. I can't remember how to get up the mission objectives now. Let me see. Sorry, I'm just checking how to get the mission objectives up. Show objectives F4. Deactivate the distress call. Yeah, I thought there was another door. We got company. What? Are you serious? There's a guy there in the doorway. There's a guy in that doorway and he had a fucking Magnum and he just went bang bang. Well, screw him. I'm gonna blow the shit out of him. I'm gonna snipe him if I can. I need to take a different approach to this. I need cover. And there is no cover. That's the problem. Let me see. Come on. Let me see. There we go. Right, okay, that's him down. Right, let's save it there. And then I'm just gonna go this way. Take out the shotgun. I'll take his rocket launcher too. Okay. I'm gonna save and we're gonna go in here. Alright, let's get in here. do some damage. I knew there was someone coming through there. How is he not dead? Well, bitch is dead now. I really hope there's some more rockets lying around though. But yeah, I don't know, it just doesn't have the same absolutely amazing charm that the first one had. It's just lacking, and it really is a shame because the first one, well, I'll be honest, the first one was just that damn good that it's really hard to make something that basically lives up to that expectation. Like, the first one was an amazing game. Like, there is no doubt about that. The first, it just battled everything, any other first-person shooter that was around at that same time. It really, gave some other companies and their games a real run for their money. And to be honest with you, the first one was that damn good. It was always going to be hard to make a game that lived up to it. Like, without a doubt, the first Unreal is one of the best first-person shooter games of all time. There's no doubt about that. And it'd be extremely hard to live up to such high expectations. It would be near impossible to make another game like it. And I can understand what they did here with Unreal 2, but I just think that it was a bad move. Basically what the developers did here was they saw how the first person shooter genre was changing, and they technically wanted to do it their way. They wanted to do their own kind of, their own version, I suppose you could say. And they tried to do their own kind of version of Halo, I suppose you could say. And by bringing it into the whole Unreal universe, and they wanted to god damn it. How many of these fuckers are there? They just wanted to, make their own thing and integrate the Unreal universe their way. You know what I mean? They wanted to. I can understand that they wanted to integrate the entire universe a bit more by bringing in like the corporations who are involved in the tournament and things like that. They wanted to bring in the likes of the Azari, the Izanagis, and all of that, but this is pretty insane. And I can respect that, I can understand that, and I can respect it, but I still think that they should have kept that to maybe UT a bit more. I mean, at the end of the day, UT is kind of where all the corporations began to come into it, because they're the ones that sponsor the tournament and things like that. So in a sense, I think they should have probably left it at that. But I can also see why they wanted to bring in the corporations. They wanted to kind of give the player more of an insight into the corporations, things like that. They wanted to sort of show the player, like, what the corporations are like, what kind of arseholes they are, things like that. I can completely understand that. I can, you know, I can dig that. But I just think that it's poorly done. You know, I do genuinely think that it's not done very well. I just feel that they could have done a better job on it than they did. Like, you know, it's never easy for any company to live up to the expectations that the first Unreal left. You know, the first Unreal was a fantastic game in every aspect, and it was always going to be, fuck's sake, it was always going to be massively difficult to match Unreal, because it was such a huge game. It really was. For fuck's sake, the accuracy. I'm gonna have to take a different approach to this. Okay, we're gonna go fucking all out barbaric now. I've had enough of this shit. So here's what we're gonna do. Load up a rocket launcher. God damn it. Now what? Well, so much for that information. I forgot to jump. If needs be. Lots of ammunition and stuff. Right, the only real way for me to go is up. So we'll go up. I hope I got this turret though. I did now. Maybe the shotgun might be a little bit more effective up here because of it being so close quarters. Let's try it. I don't know, I just, you know, it's a good game. It's just not a good game of the Unreal franchise. That would be probably the best way to put it.
You've killed everyone, but you still have to deactivate the distress call.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Good job. Now we need to get the data you came for.
There's a bit of a problem with that. They're not going to be happy about that data being gone.
I've called in a technician to see if we can get anything useful out of that terminal. The Marines with him will take orders from you. Deploy your troops, and keep that tech alive long enough to get the data.
Ah, no. Not another one of these. Oh, this is bullshit. As if I haven't been having a hard enough time here. Alright. I don't know what to do here. Make a save here. How do I deploy these guys?
You.
Yes, sir.
Get him to guard
Guard
front
the front
door.
Front door. Got it.
You.
Marine.
Yes, sir.
I'll get him to the front
Patrol
wall.
the front wall.
Okay, I'll patrol the wall.
You.
Yes, sir.
I'll get you to control.
Guard the control room.
Yeah, guard the control
Okay.
room.
I'll guard the control room.
And I'll
Front
get
door.
Marie,
Yes, sir.
you.
Control rooms.
watch the back door.
Watch the
Back door, check.
Alright, let's go with this and see how we go. Definitely cannot guarantee that this is gonna work. Why have I got EMP on? T-minus 50 seconds.
Back door secured.
I'm guessing that's when the next wave appears. Okay, so we've got a health station set up here. Okay, that's something. Is that another health station? It is another health station. I don't like the fact that we've got fucking 2 health stations. That's not good. T-minus 20 seconds.
Front wall secure.
Front wall secure! 9, 8,
Incoming dropship. Looks like he's
7,
not
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Bring it, bitches! I've got enough rockets for all of ya. This is gonna be fun. Right, we've got guys coming in on the front. It'll take some time. It's a shame I can't get... This guy really doesn't have a sniping position. But the good thing is that they'll be focusing on him and he'll be able to pick them off. Or at least that's my plan. And I'm gonna try and keep myself alive as long as possible.
Intruder, front door.
Intruder, front door. Take them down. Woo!
Here comes another wave.
Intruder, front on.
Fucking hell. This guy is a big sod.
Contact. Bring it on.
Fucking hell.
Smoking at the back door.
Oh. This is... Yeah, this is not gonna go well. This is gonna go so badly. Okay, that worked. Time to do a bit of sniping. Loves me my sniper rifle. Here they come. Can't quite get a shot.
Intruder, front wall.
Intruder, front wall. One down. I'm really rusty when it comes to first-person shooters.
Smoking at the back door.
Incoming. More mercs.
Well, thanks for the information and all, but I am struggling a bit here. 2 of my men are down. I got a flamethrower on me. No, it's not looking good, is it? Okay, I'm gonna have to deal with them the old-fashioned way. Shotgun, bitch. Yeah, that really worked, didn't it? Okay, I'm going to leave it here for this part, guys, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, and have fun.